The commercial standards for deep-sea scallops are extremely strict. Each scallop must be at least 4 inches in diameter, with uniform white flesh, no scratches or bruises. Grade A scallops can sell for more than $30 per pound, double the price of regular scallops. Behind that figure lies an obsessive level of meticulousness. If just 1% of the scallops are damaged, the entire batch can be destroyed. Once selected, the clams are immediately transferred to cold seawater tanks kept at 0 to 2 degrees Celsius. A digital sensor system continuously monitors temperature, salinity, and dissolved oxygen. Seafood engineers call this the golden cold chain, the lifeblood of maintaining the freshness of premium seafood. If the temperature exceeds 3 degrees Celsius for more than 15 minutes, the entire shipment is considered worthless. Scallops live sedentary lives at depths of 40 to 100 meters, where the temperature fluctuates between 3 and 6 degrees Celsius. Each scallop filters up to 15 liters of water per hour, contributing to the purity of the entire sea. That is why they are called the biofilter of the ocean. As a result, each clam beach, the sandy area where they congregate, is considered a national asset. Veteran fishermen keep secret maps, passed down through generations, recording the exact coordinates of where the clams grow thickest. Once the ship arrives at port, the process doesn't stop. Immediately, each crate of clams is loaded into a refrigerated container labeled with an electronic tracking code. Each code records the journey, coordinates, time of trawl, storage temperature, and even the captain's name. This transparent supply chain makes American seafood the global standard, not just for quality, but for trust. Inside the portside processing plant, the air is chilly at 4 degrees Celsius. Workers, wearing full-body protective gear, pass through an ozone-sterilized chamber before entering the processing area. Each crate of clams is washed with high-pressure water jets and then fed into an automatic shelling machine. The white flesh is cut out and passed through a color scanning and sorting system. Each clam is assessed by a high-speed camera that scans 200 images per second, analyzing color, elasticity, and size. Samples that do not meet standards are immediately rejected before they are exposed to any packaging. The AI system can also detect signs of microscopic damage, dents that are invisible to the naked eye. A random sample is then sent to a microbiology lab where technicians test for heavy metals, toxic algae residue, and E. coli bacteria. This ensures the Scallop of America label, a product that can go straight into the supply chain of 3-star Michelin restaurants. Once qualified, the scallops are packaged according to customer requirements. Some are vacuum sealed and IQF frozen at -40 degrees Celsius. Others are kept alive in sterile seawater for export by air. Each package is labeled with a QR code detailing the date of processing, catch area, and expiry date, proof of the entire journey from sea to table. But behind those cold numbers and traceability codes is a system that operates with precision down to the second. From the cold storage at the port, the sub-zero temperature containers are sealed and loaded onto specialized trucks, which head straight to the airport in less than 4 hours from the time the ship docks. There, technicians continue to check the pressure and coldness of each container, ensuring that the cold chain never breaks. If the temperature rises by more than 2 degrees Celsius for 15 minutes, the shipment is immediately discarded, a strictness that few other industries can match. And it is this meticulousness, from the hands of the seafarers to the logistics engineers, that keeps each piece of clam still intact with the taste of the ocean when it is placed on a dining table halfway around the world. Once off the assembly line, those pearly white scallops travel thousands of miles from the pristine harbors of New England to the dinner tables of New York, Paris, or Tokyo. Each scallop carries with it not only the sweetness of the sea, but also the breath of the people who have sacrificed sweat and blood to keep the trade alive. In fine dining, scallops are more than just an ingredient. They are a symbol of purity and discipline. Chefs like Gordon Ramsay and Nobu Matsuhisa call it the art of timing, because if you miss the mark by a second, perfection is lost. When hit with a hot cast iron pan, the scallops caramelize on the surface, creating a thin, golden, crispy crust, while the inside remains tender and juicy. Add a little unsalted butter, a few drops of lemon, a pinch of Malden sea salt, and the ocean flavor explodes. Each dish is just a few bites, but can cost upwards of $100. People pay for the purity, the hard work, and the feeling that the dish has traveled a 24-hour journey, from the bottom of the cold sea to the delicate plate. Whether it's Japanese sashimi or French pan-seared, scallops are revered as living pearls. Every chef knows it. They can't be faked, can't be rushed, and can't be replaced. When diners enjoy it, they do not know that the piece of clam melting in their mouth is the crystallization of the entire ocean, the mark of people who live by the sea, people who have learned to understand and respect nature instead of conquering it. In these coastal towns, 50 tons of scallops is more than just a catch. It is the heartbeat of a community, a source of pride, a memory, proof that in a changing world, there are still people willing to brave the waves to preserve the soul of the ocean. If you love the authentic journeys behind every dish, continue to accompany us, where every drop of seawater tells a story.